HR, the punching bag of the office? Let's be honest, folks. When you hear human resources, what pops into your head? Is it warm fuzzies and images of kittens, or is it more like, oh God, not them again, with a side of existential dread? Yeah, we thought so. HR has a bit of an image problem. Employees often see HR as the fun police, the policy enforcers, the folks who exist solely to make your work life a touch more bureaucratic. But before we go full on pitchfork and torches, let's unpack why HR often gets such a bad rap, and more importantly, what the heck we can do about it. Because here's the kicker, HR professionals are people too. And just like the rest of us, they want to feel valued, respected, and like their work actually makes a difference. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the wacky world of HR, exploring both sides of the coin and, dare we say, finding some solutions along the way.
Let's cut to the chase. Sometimes HR just isn't that helpful. You go to them with a problem hoping for a solution. Instead, you get a blank stare, a recycled pamphlet, and a vague feeling of wasted time. Then there's the trust issue. HR often sides with management, protecting the company. When interactions involve disciplinary action, contract battles, or layoffs, it's hard to see them as confidants. Communication issues also play a role. Ever been left in the dark about a major change or received a confusing, jargon-filled email? Yeah, HR might be behind that. Employees crave a workplace where they feel heard and supported. But when HR focuses on ticking boxes, it breeds resentment and frustration.
Before we grab our pitchforks and march on the HR department, let's take a walk in their shoes. Being the office punching bag isn't a walk in the park. Imagine dealing with others' problems, navigating policies, and trying to keep everyone happy. HR professionals often feel bogged down by administrative tasks, drowning in paperwork, performance reviews, and benefits forms. They struggle to have a seat at the big kids' table. Finally, the emotional toll is significant. They handle sensitive issues like harassment and workplace conflict.
Section 4, Fixing HR, Time to Ditch the Rulebook and Listen. So, how do we fix this hot mess of employee frustration and HR burnout? First things first, we need to ditch the outdated bureaucratic approach that's become synonymous with HR. It's time to trade in the rulebooks and red tape for a more human-centered approach that prioritizes empathy, communication, and building trust. Imagine an HR department that actually listens to employees, that seeks to understand their concerns and perspectives, and that actively works to address them. Sounds pretty radical, right? Instead of simply enforcing policies, HR should focus on creating a workplace culture where those policies aren't even necessary. A culture built on respect, trust, and a shared understanding of expectations. And when issues do arise, HR should be equipped to handle them with empathy, fairness, and a genuine desire to find solutions that work for everyone involved.
Section 5. Building a better HR, it takes a village. Now, before we get carried away and start nominating HR for sainthood, let's be real, fixing this mess isn't solely on their shoulders. It requires a collective effort from everyone in the organization, from the C-suite to the mailroom.
Leaders need to step up and prioritize creating a positive and supportive work environment. This means investing in HR, giving them the resources and support they need to succeed, and empowering them to be strategic partners in shaping company culture.
Managers also play a crucial role in bridging the gap between HR and employees. They're on the front lines, interacting with their teams daily and witnessing firsthand the impact of company policies and culture. And let's not forget about the employees themselves. We have a responsibility to communicate our needs and concerns to both our managers and HR, to be proactive in seeking out information and resources, and to work collaboratively to create a better workplace for everyone.
Section 6, HR, friend or foe, it's time to choose. So there you have it, folks. The state of HR, a complex and often contradictory landscape of frustration, burnout, and a desperate need for change. But amidst the challenges lies an opportunity, a chance to redefine the role of HR and create workplaces where employees feel valued, supported, and empowered. It's time to ditch the outdated stereotypes, the bureaucratic nightmares, and the us versus them mentality. Let's work together to build a future where HR is no longer the office punching bag, but rather a strategic partner, a trusted advisor, and a champion for creating a better work experience for everyone.